So we're checking out the Woof Pupsicle today, and one thing that this touts is that it's an alternative to the Kongs. So one thing that I love about the Pupsicle is not only is it amazing to keep your dog busy, but at the very same time, it's so easy to just like pick this up and clean it and wash it, and it's such an easier time than dealing with just a regular Kong. And what they like to say is different from the Kongs is that the fact that it's a little more versatile in terms of cleaning and filling it up and kind of doing all that jazz, which, you know, we're a big fan of Kongs in this household. And one thing that I wanted to try is to see how this would fit, because it's one of those things that, you know, can be a game changer for your dog, especially if you have one that's high energy like my dog. Now, one of the magic tricks to this thing is the fact that you can kind of, if you take a look at this, it kind of does this thing where you can fill it in, and this is what makes it different from a Kong. You can easily clean this a little better, and then at the same time, you can fill it in a lot better as well. So it's one of those that, you know, I don't know if it holds up as well as a Kong, but it certainly is more versatile, and it's one of those that can definitely, as I said, be a big difference maker when you have a high energy dog like I do. Now to fill it up, we're just going to twist this thing open. I will say it's a little noisy and can be a little like noisy and not difficult, but it definitely has some oomph to it to go ahead and kind of get this in. Oh wow, okay, so it's really spreading, and as you guys can see there, and it's going right through, so it's not exactly perfect. The good thing is this is a carpet, that's not a big deal, but we'll see if it keeps them kind of busy. As you guys can see, we filled it up with this Kong treat, and I'm curious to see how this is going to work out. And so far, I'd say it's doing its thing. You know, he's having to kind of lick through in there and really get in there to kind of get to the treat. I can tell he really likes the Kong treat as well, which is great. And he's really just kind of digging in. He's now flipped it over a couple times. He's really trying to get in there. And as you guys can see, it kind of keeps him occupied, keeps his mind going, keeps him kind of licking and getting in there and really getting into the toy itself and the treat and getting to that treat. So I'd say this is definitely a winning combination there, using both that. Now the cool thing about this is how easy it is to wash. Like, he finished using it, and as you guys can see, it's pretty cleaned out. He did a good job. And now look how much easier it is to wash than a Kong. All you have to simply do is just, you know, get some soap, get in here, and it's nice and easy and way less of a headache for me than a Kong is, because with a Kong, I never know if I fully cleaned it, because you can never really get in there. And with this, it's this easy.